Hey, this is Dave with AllProWebTools. I'm going to show you how to process phone orders from your customers and how to take payment over the phone. So we'll start by looking up the customer that we are going to be helping over the phone. And now that we have this record up, we can see all of the history of all of the past orders that this client has made, all the communications and everything that we've done with this customer. What we're going to do is we're going to go at the top here and we're going to click on New Order. And now that we have the new order screen up, we're going to put in the first item that this customer wants to purchase. So we just type a few letters of the product and it will automatically pull up a list. And then we can use the tab key to choose our quantity, our description, and the price we'd like to charge, and if we'd like to offer a discount. Then once we've added that item, we can click the Add Item button and we can add our next item. And we'll do 2 of these. And we'll add the item. So we just continue that process as we add each item to the invoice. And then finally, we're going to calculate the shipping and tax for this order. And we get to choose from a number of different shipping options. Now, if this is going to be something that you deliver or it's something that they pick up, there are other options for that you'll want to adjust under Store and then Shipping Manager. And you can find another video about how to use the Shipping Manager in our YouTube channel. Now that you have your taxes selected and your shipping, you now have the choice of creating an estimate or you can create an order. So we'll go ahead and create the order now. There's other videos that explain how to create estimates with AllProWebTools. You can just do a Google search or look on our YouTube channel. Now that we have the order created, we have the invoice, over here on the right-hand side, it's showing that there is an amount still owed. That means that the invoice is there, but no payments have been processed. And you can see down here in the payment information that no payment has been received. So how do we fix that? Well, there's a big green button here on the left that says Pay Order. So we'll click on that. And here we get a choice of paying with cash, check, credit card, account credit, admin, and bad debt. Bad debt is what you click when they don't pay for the service. Admin is a way of processing an order, like if it's a manager special or you want to just write off the invoice for whatever reason. Admin is a way of paying for the invoice without actually paying. Account credit is when a customer has already stored a store credit with you. Then you can apply their existing credit to this purchase. Credit card, we all know what a credit card is, check and cash. All right, so let's say that the payment method that the customer is using is not showing up on that list. Let's say they paid you with Zelle or Venmo or some other service like that. I'll show you how to add that to the list. So from the main dashboard, we'll go to Settings and then Store. And now on the Store page, we can go to Payment Methods. And here we can see a listing of all of the different payment methods that are enabled on the system. So if there's a payment method here that you no longer want to show up on the console, you can simply uncheck that payment method here. Now, if you want to add a payment method such as Zelle, you would click here for Add Payment Method, and you would select Trade Barter Account, and you would type in Zelle. Then when you hit Save, you now see that Zelle has been added as a valid payment method and we can enable it for the console here. So you're going to want to make sure you have it checked for console and for retail and go ahead and hit Save to save those settings. And now we'll go back to the order and now we can click Pay Order. And now we see a new payment option has been added, says Zelle. So we're going to go ahead and pay this order with a check. And on this screen, it's going to ask us how much the check is for, and the total amount of this order down here is $64. So the check amount should hopefully be for $64, unless they're doing a partial payment. So we're going to do this as a partial payment of $32, and then we get to enter the check number so that we can reconcile at the end of the day which check goes to which order. So we'll go ahead and click Submit on this. And now what it's telling you is that the order was for $64 and $32 has been paid, so how are we going to make up the difference? So if we wanted to pay additionally with cash for the remainder of the $32, we can do that here and click Submit. We got $32 in cash and we got $32 as a check. Now that the order's been paid in full, we can close this and we're going to see the screen reload, and it's going to update the payment information down here. So we can see that a check was taken in with check number 1234, and we have cash. Both of those were payments of $32, totaling $64. Now, if we want to void one of these payments and re-enter it, we can do that here. And if you do want to void this entire order, it's going to require that you have an admin override, and it's also going to require that the payments have been voided first. So there you have it. That's how you can process an order that you take over the phone from the console of AllProWebTools, and how you can actually take the payments over the phone as well.